What's up, everybody? Vmortega or Ego on Actual, and today I just want to talk about the new weapon that I recently received, which is the Famas FFAR. Yeah, baby. Yeah, and over the weekend, as you all know, we season pass holders we received some perks courtesy of 10 rare supply drops and a weapons bribe. Yeah, and as soon as I opened that weapons bribe, this is what I got. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, baby. And as we all know, the FAMAS came from, originally it's from Black Ops 1, so now they re-released it here in the form of the, they renamed it as the FFAR, appropriate for me for playing free-for-all, yeah. And it's a pretty good weapon, and let's talk about its damage profile. The damage profile on the weapon is it's got a maximum damage of 30, and then 29, and then 29. It's actually it has a minimum damage of 22, I believe, but that's from really far. So it's basically a 4-hit weapon, and the 4-hit extends up to 2,000 in-game units. I don't know how to translate that, but it's very far, very far. Yeah. And it's got in its qualities, its distinctive quality, it's the fact that it has a very high fire rate. It's got 800 rounds per minute for its fire rate, so it's crazy. It's crazy high. So it's the highest fire rate in the assault weapon. It's an assault rifles class, so it's got a lot of fire coming down range when you're wielding this sucker. But it's basically the damage profile. It's basically the same. It's identical to the HVK30 and the ICR1. So ICR1 and the HVK, the same thing, you know, with the 30, 29, 29, and 2,000 on the max. It actually has a 5-hit kill range, but that's very far. So its 5-hit kill range extends to infinity. So you're probably never gonna see a 6-hit kill. So it's a pretty good mid-range weapon. And the only thing with this, I guess, it's the balancing factor with this weapon is the fact that it's the fact that it the recoil is very high. It's a very high recoil. It's a high fire rate, high recoil gun. So so I guess they did that so that it doesn't become too powerful. So I guess it's understandable. And if you put rapid fire on it, which I would advise against, it goes up to 857 rounds per minute. Man, that is crazy. That's a lot of rounds. That's a lot of that's a lot of what do you call it? A lot of fire coming down range, man. That's crazy. But yeah, like I said, if you're wondering what it's like, it's basically a less accurate HVK30. So if you're wondering what kind of gun it is, it's got a lot of recoil. So for me, you know, bad enough that I don't have that good of an aim. So I really have to keep my engagements mid-range to close, and so that and keep away from the long range, because you know, at long range you're gonna see it. I struggle with it because it's very the recoil is very high, so it makes it very inaccurate at long ranges. So as far as attachment goes, I use I have to have foregrip on it, because without the foregrip it just, you know, it's not very good. Quick draw and stock and high caliber. Those four attachments are pretty much, I kind of just mix and match them, and those are for me it's very essential to have, especially foregrip. And you know, if you can have all four at the same time, that even better. As far as optics go, I don't really need As you can see, the front and the four side combo is very clean, and so I don't really need. But I think the only time that I would put an attachment on it is once I start going for the for the long shot challenge, which is coming pretty soon, because I'm almost at 100 headshots with this gun. So that's probably the only time that I'm gonna be equipping that, and I'm probably gonna be using the Varix. The Varix is probably gonna be good with it. But the BOA, I've been running around with the BOA with it, so that's pretty good also. So yeah, that's probably my recommended setup with it. It's just no optics, and just go crazy with the four with the four attachments that I mentioned. Also extended mag or fast mag is probably good as well, because the fact that the higher fire rate, as you can see right here, I'm constantly reloading, and you find yourself in a pickle once you expended. I find myself expending a full clip on a person because of it's just crazy how high the fire rate is. But the question is if it's overpowered. You know, people are wondering if this weapon is overpowered, and I say no. Only because of the fact that I mean, granted, it does have a higher fire rate, but it's negated by the fact that it's so inaccurate. So you have to do something else to it, like attach a foregrip to it, and so that you can make it usable. But in my opinion, it's not powerful. It's not overpowered. I think it's pretty balanced, and it's a pretty good weapon altogether. Hope you like this video. Hope you give me a like or subscribe, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.